Time for the ride home. Debating whether I'm going to go a scenic route or direct route. Let's see what's happening on the highways and byways. Yeah, we're getting far. It's a nice day, traffic's high. Hey lady, just go ahead, don't worry. I mean, I got the green light. You had to get out. Somewhere that lovely resurfaced pavement, you can see these nice grooves that just love to grab my tires and track them all over the place. Tires just love to follow those ridges. This lady's right up my ass. Has no idea that the tires will just decide to go where they want, especially these tires because they're T63s and they just grab whatever groove they can. For them it's traction. For me it's front tire going one way, rear tire going the other. Some type of Lotus, a Lambo or something, or a kit car, who knows. We're gonna bail out here, Kingston, North Plymouth. This is the furthest north exit for Plymouth. Exit 9 goes 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, down to 2. Put the phone down, honey. Yeah, that's it. Just keep texting. Yeah, you're on film. You're guilty as charged. Plymouth is a very big, it's a popular town for bikes. A lot of people ride. Scooter guy. Give the scooter guy the wave. What's up, bud? A lot of people give a nod. A lot of people give a little 2 fingers down, indicating keep 2 on the ground, meaning your 2 wheels, because you don't want to have them facing up. Let's see how many bikes and or scooters I've passed so far. He waved, I gave a nod. Not like Europe and other places, the bikes to car ratio is low here in America. I know in Europe it's much higher. England, Spain, Italy, Greece. Laws are a little different as far as lane splitting, helmet wearing. I know in some countries you see like a whole family on one scooter, you know, father driving, mother sitting side saddle, kid on her lap, none of them helmets, nothing. It's crazy. I mean, you pray that nothing's going to happen to them, then they're not going to eat it. I'm sure at some point somewhere there's been an accident or 2. I don't know about it. I know when I was over in Greece last, I rented a bike. It's like a Honda. It's like a dual sport, like a 150 or something crazy like that. I was going down the road, and this person just decided they were going to turn right in front of me. I leaned over so hard to the left into the oncoming lane because he came into my lane like this, like head on. So say all of a sudden this truck just decided to make a freaking left turn right in front of me. I actually had to go around him in the opposite lane. And I hit it so hard over, there was a stone wall there, and then I had to hit it. I planted my foot, hit it right back over to the right to correct so I wouldn't hit the wall. And my legs flailed around so much, side of my leg hit the foot peg, put a big gouge in it. It was my left leg after I corrected. And then the chain popped off and the clutch cable snapped. I managed to get the bike into neutral, a little bit of an incline, bump started it into second. And just with throttle and quick shifts into neutral and second and first, I managed to power shift the bike just enough to get myself back to the rental spot. Nice little beach. So out in front across the bay there's Plymouth Beach or Long Beach, and then it comes to a point, and then across there is Duxbury. Good. This brings us down into the harbor. A lot of little restaurants and whatnot. Lamb shacks. Whale watching boats. nice day, nice weather, usually people about. Ice cream shop. Oh, little fender bender here and there. All kinds of bikes, sport bikes, cruisers, choppers, dirt bikes, quads, dual sports. And that's the famous Plymouth Rock. Oh, that's not, that's the thing that surrounds it. Monument looking thing. Chevy, 50-something Chevy, I don't know if it's 57, but that general time frame. She's gonna stop. Thank you. Plymouth Plantation. You can actually go see recreated Plymouthians. Road under construction, use at own risk. That doesn't affect me. This is the access out to Long Beach. On this side is the Eel River, on this side is Oceanus Atlanticus. As you can see, we get some pretty kick-ass storms, and it tends to do a lot of terraforming. In this case, it's really bad, because it wasn't even like this a couple weeks ago. We had some crap weather. And it really put a beating on the storm wall here. And the beach area. I could keep going further out, but usually from this point on, you have to have a sticker or resident permit access to go further out onto the peninsula. And this is exactly why I love my dual sport in Plymouth with my 50/50s, because there's lots of trails and dirt roads and fire roads and whatnot that I can go scramble down and explore, not have to worry about it. The beauty of a dual sport, baby. The beauty of a dual sport. Long Beach. Or Plymouth Beach, some call it. See, that's what feeds that little river we saw earlier. Moving inland now, away from the water. This is a nice quiet area, not too far from the beach, not too close. The same waterway, the Eel River, comes across this way, goes over to there. You see those swans? That's it right there. So up this far, I don't think there's any salt. I think it's all fresh at this point. The outward flow. We're going to cross over it again. Hey, geese. Sandwich Road, as it actually goes all the way down to Cape Cod Canal and Sandwich. Just about, if you followed it, back in the day, this was the road to Sandwich. Antiques. So we're crossing over the river again. Goes that way further inland. Pass through some pastures here. Kind of nice, scenic. A lot of horses. It's another thing Plymouth has a bunch of. Horses. Farms. None of them are out. Oh, there's one way over there. Usually there's a couple. Small, I don't know if it's a herd of cattle or what that they have. Oh, there it is. There's the cows and a steer. Yeah, and it smells like a farm going through here. I like to go slow, not to spook the horses. Just putt along. Drop the shield down because there's a lot more flies. I don't really feel like eating any bugs. Thank you very much. Looks like they're building a new barn back there. Transition into the woods. And if you look down there, you can see the river waterway again. It's meanders along, comes up this way. Road's in pretty rough shape, so I don't go flying down it, because I know they haven't been through to patch any of the potholes, like that one. It's falling apart. I don't want to come around and turn unexpectedly. Oh, they did a little bit of patchwork. Oh, there we go. Have some yoo-hoo in his friggin' Land Rover trying to avoid a pothole, come into my lane. Had that happen once. I was like, dude, what are you doing? Another reason I like to dual sport around here. of these roads aren't so hot. This one actually will turn into a dirt road. Here's where we switch. It rained all last week, so hopefully they did a little bit of work on the dirt here. It's nice and damp, so it's not dusty. So if any cars have come through, maybe the grader came through in a water truck. Give it a good rake. Loose, gravelly stuff. Yeah, they definitely came through here and fixed this up. In the summer it stinks because you can see the little bit of dust that this car is kicking up. They're doing pretty good though. I mean, when people crawl through here, it's actually better to go at 30 miles an hour because it smooths out the bumps more on the suspension. It does less bouncing, but it can be brutal in a car. I've torn through here in my truck. It was an F-250 Super Duty, and that was tough too because I've had a wicked stiff suspension, you know, being a Super Duty. And it was a 4x4, but it wasn't like an off-road suspension with a lot of play. It was just like a hard suspension for just to carry a lot of weight. So it bounced. It bounced. It bounced. It bounced. It bounced. It bounced. Back to the pavement. Like I said, this is my commute home, my scenic route commute. I don't have to take too much of the highway. It's very relaxing, especially the beach part.